So what's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. I'm just strolling around the city here in Almaty. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what we can get into here. So this is a very central area. Most of the places you go are going to look like this, more or less. Very, very busy, a lot of traffic. You got buses that go up and down the street all day long. And a bunch of bus stops over here. This is a very, very car-driven city. There are not that many areas in the center where you can just walk around. So if you're used to European cities like Barcelona, Madrid, Paris, where everybody's a pedestrian, everybody's walking or they're using the metro, you don't really have that here as much. But you have taxis everywhere. So if you want to call an Uber, they got Uber here. Ubers will pick you up, take you pretty much from any part of the city for maybe $2 to $4 at the most. You're not going to pay more than $4 unless you want to go to the airport. And the airport is about 30 minutes away, something like that. And you'll pay like $9, $10 to take that. Whoa, what was that? Another one, wow. Didn't expect that. All right, so now we're getting in a little bit of a busier area, close to where the mall is. So you're gonna see a lot more people behind me. So what you got right here is a bike service that they got for the city. So these are bikes that you can just hop on. You swipe your card or whatever, you set up an account, and you can rent one of these bikes and replace it at one of the other stations all over the city. So it's not really a big thing. I haven't seen one person actually riding these. No, I'm lying. I saw one guy, like my first day here, there was one guy riding these, but I don't know if it's because it's summertime and it's crazy hot. Like during the daytime, it'll be almost 90 degrees, 95 degrees, depending on what day it is. So it's probably just too damn hot for people to be riding around on the bikes. But I imagine if I was here in May or maybe in September when it cools down, a whole bunch of people would be using those bikes. A lot of cities have these, and I guess they just got them here, something new. But when I was in Poland, it's really awesome. If you're trying to get around the city real quick and you just want to pick it up and put it back versus going somewhere and having to rent the bike for like a set amount of time, like at a shop or something like that, you just use the community bikes. So unfortunately, I didn't use it here because, like I said, it's just too damn hot to really be trying to do that. And the Ubers are so cheap. $1, $2, $3. That's all I've ever paid to get around the city. But you gotta watch out, because if you're not using Uber, anywhere where there's a mall, anywhere where a lot of people get together, any pedestrian area in front of a club, you're gonna see taxi drivers. And the taxi drivers, they'll try to get over on you. So if something costs, I don't know, like it's like a 500 tenge ride. 500 tenge is nothing. $1 is 350 tenge. So that's like $1.25. It's less than $2 if you're trying to do like a 500 ride. And most of the rides in the city are gonna be like 500 tenge. So with the taxis in front of a club or in front of a mall or something, they'll be like, yo, I'll take you 1,000 tenge. And they'll be like, oh, 1,000 tenge, that's not a lot of money. And they're right, it's not a lot of money, but it's still double what you should be paying. So I would advise you, if you can, use the Uber, or there's another like local app, which I think is better than Uber. I forget the name of it. I don't know it off the top of my head, but if I think of it, I'll tell you what it is. But that's the way to go if you're trying to come out here, you're trying to get around. So you got the bikes, you got Uber. They actually have a metro here. They have a metro, but it's very limited. I think there's 10 or 12 stops throughout the whole city. And it's convenient if you're right next to the metro, but if you're anywhere else, it's really not a good idea, because just the distance and the heat, like I said, you don't want to be walking to the metro station underground for like, 2 minutes, because they're really deep underground. Then you're waiting for the metro. They don't come all the time. It might take 10, 15 minutes for the next metro to come. Then once you get down there, you got to take the metro, get off on your stop, come all the way back up And there's a security check too. So depending if you got a backpack or something like that, they might tell you, put your bag down, check your bag. And I really wasn't a fan of it. I did it one time and I haven't done it again yet because it really doesn't make sense. Like for me, it's just much easier to just hop in the Uber and he'll take you where you want to go much quicker. And they drive really, really reckless. So you'll get there faster probably than you even want to get there. And no seatbelts either. So if you're expecting them to have seatbelts, nah, probably not, player. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll cut them in the back of the taxi or whatever, in the back of their car. I have no idea why, but they're like, nah, we cut them, we don't need them. I'm like, but why would you cut them if you don't need them? Like, it's just crazy to me. If you don't want it, just don't use it. And then if somebody else wants it, they can use it. But whatever, that's just how they roll out here. Hey, say hi. So anyway, that's pretty much the breakdown that I got for you. What else can I tell you about the city? So like I said, everything's more or less cheap. 350 tenge is $1. €1 is probably like 400 almost, 380, something like that. And food in a restaurant is gonna be like, I don't know, like 600 or something like that. Like if you want a shashlik, which is, it's meat on a stick, like a kebab basically. You know, like one of the twisty ones, and they put it on a metal spike, and you can get lamb, you can get chicken, you can get beef, you know what I'm talking about. Those are very common here, and like you'll pay like 600 for one of those, so less than $2. Beyond that, you know, they got the horse, if you want to try that, which is bish parmak, and I'm going to try that in a minute, and you'll see that video. I don't know how much that is, but it's probably super cheap too. I don't think it's going to be more than like, you know, $6, $7, something like that, for like a full meal. Give you the 360 view here behind me. Everybody's looking at me now. They're like, what is he filming? What is he talking about? I'm just being friendly. Say hi, say hi.
Hi.
Hey, Kazakhstan, yeah.
Yes, Kazakhstan. Where are you from?
I'm from USA, from California, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, have you ever been there?
No.
You should come.
I'm in Kazakhstan.
You should come visit.
Here, yeah.
USA, it's a nice place.
Is it beautiful?
Very nice, yeah. We have beaches, we have so many things to do. Very nice people, friendly people.
Exactly, my name is Kajan.
Kajan, okay, Kajan.